All right. Meanwhile, Ajay Singh, the chairman and managing director of SpiceJet, feels that there is a need for airfares to go up in India. He, however, feels that Indigo, the market leader, should take the lead and increase fares.
Let me ask you about the story back home to start with, because while crude prices have come off, which has given companies like yours a sense of relief, there has been a slowdown while growth continues, but there has been a slowdown in the number of passengers flying.
I think there is no great slowdown in the number of passengers flying. In fact, we found that as you start new flights to new destinations where there have been no flights in the past, you seem to fill them up pretty quickly. So the underlying demand is extremely strong. I think the issue really is in the yield. We need to make sure that we take up average fares.
But in a competitive market where it's the airlines that are actually discounting and deep discounting, how does one see yields moving higher?
So today the average fare between Delhi and Mumbai is 4,000 rupees. We are absolutely confident that if you move this up by 10% and start charging 4,400,
who's going to take the first move?
It has to be the market leader. It has to be the company that has 42% of the market.
So your message is to Rahul Bhatia and Indigo?
Absolutely. They need to take up yields and everybody will follow. And I can tell you that there will be nothing, there will be no impact whatsoever on the demand of aviation in India.
Do you have any indication that we're headed in that direction?
So let me say that I think that through 2019, the capacity addition in India will be somewhat moderate. The reason for that is that, with the problems happening at Jet and at Air India, there is going to be no capacity addition. If anything, there's probably going to be a reduction in capacity for both those airlines. Some of the Airbus carriers are also having trouble with this Pratt & Whitney engine. And as a consequence, it's likely that there will be only a modest increase in capacity. So if the underlying demand remains strong and the capacity addition is moderate through 2019, we should be able to take up yields. So, the larger issues, of course, remain. We need to bring down cost of aviation. We need to bring down cost of airports. We need to bring down cost of, aviation turbine fuel. As you know, this issue of GST has been pending for a long time.
Yeah.
We pretty much have consensus on that now. The central government, most of the state governments are on board. We need to take it into the GST ambit. I think there are only one or two holdover states. And we need to work hard on them to make sure that they follow. And I think that's going to be easier to do after the election.